Ather Energy Q3 FY26 results, losses narrow, revenue or volumes hit record high. Ather Energy reported a net loss of 85 crore rupees for Q3 FY26, a sharp improvement compared to the 198 crore rupee loss recorded in the same quarter last year. This significant reduction highlights the company's focused efforts on tightening costs and improving unit economics amid scale-up. Total income for the quarter rose strongly to 996 crore rupees, up from 650 crore rupee in Q3 FY25, reflecting a solid year-on-year growth trajectory. The top-line expansion was largely driven by higher vehicle deliveries and improved realizations during the festive period. Quarterly volumes reached an all-time high of 67,851 units, marking a robust 50% year-on-year growth. This volume momentum underscores rising acceptance of Ather's electric scooters and improving market share in the premium F2-wheeler segment. Operational performance also improved meaningfully, with EBITDA loss narrowing to 29.9 crore rupees during the quarter. The company stated that quarterly losses declined by 45% compared to Q2 FY26, pointing to stronger operating leverage as fixed costs are absorbed over a higher sales base. Management highlighted that the improvement was not driven by short-term measures, but by structural levers implemented over the past year. These include better sourcing efficiency, improved manufacturing economics, and tighter control over operating expenses. CEO Tarun Mehta described Q3 as Ather's strongest quarter so far, supported by festive demand, healthy volume growth, and steady market share gains. According to management, these factors together resulted in the company's best-ever quarterly revenue and EBITDA performance. Over the last few quarters, Ather has remained sharply focused on strengthening fundamentals such as margins, unit economics, and operating leverage. The visible improvement in EBITDA suggests these efforts are beginning to translate into financial results. However, despite the progress, the company remains loss-making, and near-term margin volatility remains a key risk. Sustained profitability will depend on continued volume growth, disciplined cost control, and stable demand in a competitive EV market. From a balance perspective, Ather appears better positioned today than a year ago, with narrowing losses and improving scale providing a clearer path towards sustainable growth. Investors, however, will closely track how quickly EBITDA turns positive. Looking at the shareholding pattern, promoter holding has gradually moderated, declining from 42.09% in June 2025 to 40.86% by December 2025. This indicates some dilution over the past 2 quarters. Foreign institutional investors reduced their stake more sharply, with fee holding falling from 24.07% in June 2025 to 17.45% in December 2025, suggesting some global risk-off sentiment or profit booking. Foreign institutional investors reduced their stake more sharply, with fee holding falling from 24.07% in June 2025 to 17.45% in December 2025, suggesting some global risk-off sentiment or profit booking. Foreign institutional investors reduced their stake more sharply, with fee holding falling from 24.07% in June 2025 to 17.45% in December 2025, suggesting some global risk-off sentiment or profit booking. Foreign institutional investors reduced their stake more sharply, with fee holding falling from 24.07% in June 2025 to 17.45% in December 2025, suggesting some global risk-off sentiment or profit booking. If you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us for more detailed company result analysis.